pottery friends. I'm back to do another demonstration for you today, and this is going to be a 10-minute angel sculpture, give or take a couple minutes. And anybody with any amount of experience in clay or Play-Doh or Fimo or Sculpey can do this using what I call the ball, snake, and pancake technique. That means that if you can make these simple shapes, a ball, a snake, or a pancake, you can do this at home. And I'm going to use a few tools today that are not specialty pottery tools, but you can get them anywhere at a kitchen store or even a Goodwill. And those are a butterfly-shaped cookie cutter, a couple round cookie cutters, a rolling pin, a couple rulers, and some pieces of old crochet and old lace, and these are going to add some texture to our angels today. So what I'm going to start with is my first shape, which is going to be a pancake. So I'm going to start with sort of a cookie shape here, smack it down on my table, and then I'm going to use the rolling pin to roll it out a little bit more flat. And sometimes it's hard to roll a perfectly flat pancake without having some boundaries to it, and that's what my rulers are for. And these are the same thickness, and I'm going to put them down on either side. And then I'm going to roll using those as a guideline, that way it doesn't get too thin. Then, because I want it to look more interesting and have a cool texture, I'm going to use this. I'm going to put it right on top and roll it again. Not too much, not making it super thin, just getting a design on there. See, doesn't that look cool? Now what I'm going to do with this piece is I'm going to roll it up like it's an ice cream cone. Use a little bit of spit and it'll stick together better. That's what I call my lick it and stick it technique. You may not find that in any other pottery or sculpture how-to videos, but works for me. Now I've got an ice cream cone, and if we flare out the bottom a little bit, that's going to be the skirt of our angel. We're going to fit that one aside, and then we're going to do the shawl. So I need another pancake. A little smaller this time. We'll roll it out. Sometimes it sticks to the rolling pin. We'll just peel it right off. And I'm going to take a different kind of lace this time. I'm going to use this one. Put that right over on top. Roll it again. It's a much more subtle texture, but it's still there. Now I'm going to set that aside, and now comes the time for our first snake. And the snake is going to turn into the arms. So I'm going to take a little bit of clay, and I'm going to roll it out until we get a nice shaped snake. If you're afraid of snakes, it can be a worm. If you're afraid of worms, it could be spaghetti. And sometimes it takes a little bit of practice to be able to get a really nice shaped snake and a really nice shaped ball, but just keep playing with it. So now that we have our snake and our pancake, I'm going to take that snake and I'm going to put it right across that pancake, right across the middle. And you see how it's way too long? That's okay. Little snake-ectomy, just take it off, round this part out, so that's going to be the hand. And then I'm going to fold this up like a taco. Not all the way closed, like a taco. And then, this is the tricky part, I'm going to pinch it closed only on the outside and make sure that it's still open in the middle. See how it's shaped like that? The reason it still has to be open in the middle is because this is going to go right on top of the skirt, just like so. And then I pinch it down. You can see how it's already starting to look like a body. Now this angel, I think I want to have the arms not straight out to the sides like that, but more like this, like she's singing in a choir and giving really her full spirit. So I'm going to curve the arms in a little bit and a little bit upward. See, now she has more of a joyful attitude. But you may notice she doesn't really look much like an angel yet because she's missing two very important things. First of all, she's got no head, which is a little bit important because we're not doing the Legend of Sleepy Hollow here. No headless horseman. It's not Halloween yet. So I'm going to make her head. And that is our ball shape. Now you'll notice that if you put on too large or too small of a head, your sculpture is going to look kind of funny. So my suggestion is, try some different sizes. Don't stick it on yet, just try it and say, oh wait, that looks way too big. And how about that? A little bit too small, huh? So we need something a little bit in between. Still a little big. Now, because most heads aren't completely perfectly round, I like to take that and make it almost more of an egg shape than a ball. Let's see. That looks about right. Now, it's better to use slip, which is wet clay for joining, but in the spirit of being fast and quick with these, I'm going to go back to lick it and stick it. That's also why you want to do these sculptures in 10 minutes or less, because 5 to 10 minutes, your clay is still going to be nice and moist. If you spend an hour doing this, your clay is going to get very dry just by being in your hands in that period of time, and it'll be much harder for you to stick those pieces together and have them set. Well, now she looks like a person, but she's still missing one very important thing that would make her into an angel, and that is the wings. So let's take our one more pancake, another piece of lace, and this is where our butterfly cookie cutter comes into play. Because by itself, it's a butterfly, but if we lick it and stick it, our butterfly turns into the wings of an angel. Now, anything that you do above and beyond this point is fine. You can sculpt a face, you can carve some designs, you can add a halo, you can add hair. But really, that's all you really need to make an angel is 10 minutes, a ball, a snake, and a pancake. And guess what? If you don't like your angel, and you decide that you want to make another one and keep practicing, all you got to do is squish it and start over. Well, thanks, pottery friends. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.